welcome to my channel. Everyone has their own life experiences that they learn from, and as you get older, you live through more things. So while I make these non-dairy cookies, I thought I'd share two of my biggest life lessons in my 30+ years of life. So the first one is a metaphor that I heard a few years ago that really stuck with me, and that life is like a gym. We want to grow and get stronger, and in the gym we prefer the maybe easier challenges, but sometimes we land on a challenge that is big and that forces us to grow. And sometimes those more difficult challenges are where the real growth spurts are taking place, and your life is designed for you, right? God is not this evil dictator that's standing there and sending you things out of evil spite. Your challenges that you're faced were designed for you. They're to help you gain insight, to help you grow. And I'm not saying it's easy, and there's also a lot of really difficult things that people go through. I have a friend at work that has 2 daughters, and the first one was born and she was a pleasure and she slept easily and everything was good. And his second daughter is super difficult, doesn't sleep, it causes him lots of challenge. And I said to him, which one are you learning from more? Which one is growing you as a parent? And I think he got the message. I don't know if that's something that you can say to a person. It's something that they have to realize on their own, that they're growing, and to get the message. Why is he sending me this challenge? How can I grow? It's not really something that someone else can tell you. You have to feel it. Like, I have another friend who was married and waiting to get pregnant for years, about 8 years. And I don't understand God's ways at all, but I could say that now, when she is a mother of a few kids, thank God, I see what a mother she is, and I see that it's thanks to that difficult, crazy 8 years that she's been through. If you could look at your own life and understand, okay, he wants me to grow here, he wants me to do this, and you need to get the message and to understand why you're going through this challenge, and hopefully, especially looking back, you can understand why you went through that. But even when you're in the challenge, to try to see, I know that I'm going to grow from this. I'm not going to be the same person. I'm going to be at a much higher point than I was before. And the second lesson is create more than you consume. And I believe in this so much. I find myself personally the happiest when I'm creating something, if it's a YouTube video or cooking up a meal or building something, working with a team and building something. In Judaism, we believe that we were created B'Tselem Elohim, in God's image. I'm reading a book about Introduction to Kabbalah, and one of the rules there is that the more we could emulate God, the more pleasure and ease and happiness we can have. And if we don't emulate God, that can cause suffering. And one of the ways we can emulate is God created and continues to create this world. So the more we can create means we are emulating Him. When we consume, we ask, what can I get? And when we create, we ask, what can I give? Each of us has a unique role, and only we can be the creator that we're supposed to be. Only we can have our kids and grow our kids, grow our business, tell our story in the world. And in our world, there's so much consuming and listening to podcasts and news and videos, which it's great. It's great to learn. It's great to get ideas. But the question is, are we silencing our own calling in the world? Are we listening to all the other voices and then not being able to hear our own voice and distinguish our own creator world that we need to be on? I'm not one of those YouTubers that says everyone needs to have a YouTube channel, everyone needs to have a podcast. Maybe, if that's what you want, if you want to tell your story in the world in that particular way, great. There's a lot of ways you can be a creator. There's a lot of things that you can implement and contribute in a way that is creative and helping others grow in lots of different ways that you're creating. So I'm not saying never ever consume any content or watch something. Not at all. A lot of times it could benefit our lives and we can learn a lot from it. But at the end of the day, did I create more than I consumed today? We need to find the right balance between consuming in order to create, in order to contribute, in order to give from your own unique talents. So thank you so much for being here. Shalom, and I hope to see you in the next video. Shalom!